What's going on, governors? Chisgule here. And today, well, it's time to test GG, baby. It's time to test GG. Please tell me I don't need to max GG. Hooksy, how many cavalry do you use? I think I already know the answer from anecdotal evidence and reports from people fielding with them. Before we jump in, big thank you to my members and moderators, such as Hooksy, a longtime member of the Legendary Guard. Photos rotate through here for the Legendary Guard. You're probably going to max him, Hooksy. Sorry, dude. 2 marches, you're going to max him. Dark Princess Rock, hello, welcome. Appreciate you. Finally. Finally! Well, you see, what finally happened, in case you're wondering, what finally happened, because you are wondering, is that now, Arc of Osiris, custom match, management, settings, boom, we're up to 31. Woo! Now, for those of you that don't know, 131 is significant because we were at 129, and now GG and David are available to test. Now, David's not actually available to test because you need to have him unlocked, so whatever, but GG is here and the testing begins. And joining me today for testing is none other than the esteemed Mr. Cortex. Welcome, sir. How are you? Oh, wait, did my call in because I was quiet and muted for too long? No, you're there. Hello.
Hello.
Haha, he's here. He's real. He's a real polar bear.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a real boy, but you know, whatever. Not quite like Pinocchio with the nose and telling lies and all that. Waiting to see what to do with all the wheel spins. Oh yeah, GG is on the wheel, isn't he? I mean, the real pro tip, if you're ready for the real pro tip, I don't know if you've been doing this too, Cortex, but I was sitting on these Legendary Tavern reward choices, and I just let them stack up. Yeah, baby. And so then they drop Achilles in here. So I could just get... I could get 7x Achilles right now, so I'm feeling good. I honestly think the Sovereign Key system might be one of the best design systems they've put into the game, unironically. It like actually rewards collection. Crazy, I know, it's a collection game. Crazy, it's crazy, but I love it. Now, before we get started, for those of you wondering, like, anecdotally, how's GG doing? And how's my boy Cali Cowboy doing? Who shared with us very generously all these reports from last time. GG looks to perform almost exactly like I said, in that he's not as good as QSH, but when paired with Achilles, you can do some pretty cool stuff. If GG with Achilles was truly QSH tier, then I think we'd be looking at much bigger numbers here. Thank God, I've been waiting for the stream. Yo, cheers, I appreciate you. It's live, I can't put you at 1.5x. Yeah, I also watch live streams at like 1.5 to 2x speed.
You just go back and then...
Well, I am often not watching them live.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. Or I join late and I go 2x speed and then catch up to reality. I watch everything at like 1.5 to 2x speed. To the point that my wife is like, how do you understand what they're saying even? Yeah, Dutone is a savage. GG did better than Cali Cowboy's Kingdom did in the Kingsland. What a savage, man. Sounds like they are having a tough time in KL. And what is that name? Nautica says, dude, chill. They lost their KVK. Well, you know, it is what it is. Can't win them all. I know all about that.
What do you mean? You always win.
I'm a specialist in KVK losses. And then eating all the blame, despite the fact that I'm not in leadership and I have nothing to do with the decision making. But yes, I'm a professional KVK loser. Unless it's my restart kingdom, in which case we basically win every single KVK. Although I will point out, I said don't queue into 1960. We did. We lost. I'm not surprised. But we basically win literally every KVK.
Hey, but your restart kingdom won against 1960 last KVK, technically, so...
This KVK, yeah, true. Technically, we just won. In fact, because people like crafting, we're going to go test GG. But since we're here, real quick, and this is going to be a relatively quick stream. I got another meeting I'm going to have to do in a couple hours. We got a little bit of time, but the last stream was so much fun and so fast paced. People really loved it. So I'm going to get a bunch of conquest coins. Hilarious. That thing that I can't get on my main, but I swim in on my restart. Because 2293 always wins KVKs, almost. You know what sucks, Cortex? Is
What?
I accidentally hit refine on my hammer. And I got like
Really?
a plus 25. Yeah, this was a
you
long time
accidentally
ago.
Refine. Okay. Actually, I've done that to one of my horns as well. I have a plus 25 horn just sitting there. That's been like that for like 2 years.
Yeah, it makes me want to die inside. So then I refined again. I think I did it twice, and it went to plus 50. So we got to finish off this Hammer of Sun and Moon. And let's see here. I'm not getting an autark. Only 20 people got autarks. I am not one of them. We did a wheel. You know it's cooked when you have to do a wheel to distribute rewards. This is how you know it's over. But am I getting... No, I'm nowhere near getting a pity autark because all we do is win and get autarks. So, I can comfortably spend these coins, and I'm gonna get more anyways. So I guess I just do one at a time here. So we go to the shop, we scroll down. I have 1.7 million of the season coins, by the way. That's kind of insane. Hammer of Sun and Moon. Buy. Alright, I guess I should record this in case a miracle happens. I need a Thanksgiving miracle here. Alright, and so I'm gonna hit refine. Why didn't you make a video about 2377 migration? I have honestly almost no clue what's happening in my main account kingdom. All I know is we are not in KVK. I have literally no clue what's going on. I think people... Hold on. Here we go. Plus 25. Sometimes when you roll a d20, you just keep rolling ones. Okay. I know it's not a d20, but... If you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons, you know. Do you play Dungeons and Dragons, or have you ever, Cortex? Like, ever?
No.
Never?
Never.
Jesus.
What?
It's okay. We can still be
I've
friendly,
heard of
I
it, but I don't know what it is really.
Okay.
I've heard of it, but like I don't really know what the game is or what you do.
Okay.
I mean, it's not, I guess by the name you do dungeons and kill dragons. I guess.
Yeah, you do dungeons and you kill dragons.
Okay, sounds
A great
enough.
summary. Alright. Well, anyways, you also rolled dice. Infantry attack, 7.5. One more base attack. 1% enemy health ignored. 300 cap. 1% damage to troops on the map. Tell us you're old without telling us you're old. It's so true. Bro, I'm getting old.
Is that like an old person game? I don't even know when it came out.
No, but like, The older
Okay,
you
when
are,
did
the
it
more
come out?
likely you are to have played because, you know,
I'm gonna find
long
out.
ago, before we had such incredibly dynamic games like Rise of Kingdoms, you had to do it pen and paper, baby. You had to use your imagination.
1974, bro.
I was not born at that point. Just gonna throw that out there. I am old, but not that old. All right, well, that was neat. Do I still have materials left? Ooh. Ooh. I still have enough materials to craft a coin. By the way, that's my like measure of materials as I go look and I'm like, could I craft an accessory? I'm like, oh, okay, I got more than 120 materials. Okay, let's go. That's actually a W. Cool. Very cool. I guess. Okay, anyways. This is enough of a tangent for now. Let's get back on target. Let's frickin' Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker this thing and stay on target. Yo, Mars Invasion, what's up, dude? I guess even referencing original Star Wars also makes me old at this point, huh?
I mean, I watched Star Wars. I don't think that makes you that old. And wasn't there was a show recently, right, about Obi-Wan on Disney?
True. I can't remember what happened in it. No spoilers, but I did watch it.
It was good. I don't really remember what happened, but I remember I liked it. That's all I remember.
Cortex is 13, bro.
Bro, I wish, man. I feel old these days.
Okay, Cortex. You gotta take
I mean,
it easy.
when I started playing ROK, I was closer to 13 than my current age.
That is wild. But you were pretending to be older.
Yes, because I wanted to fit in.
Oh, I remember. And you were so freaked out when you told us the truth. And then I was just like, okay, can we just go back to playing the game?
Yeah, I remember. Good times.
Yeah, it was a good time. Good times, honestly. Okay, watching both streams is tricky. Yeah, so Cortex is also streaming. And we're testing GG. So let's actually get this set up. So we go to custom match, management, select commanders. Actually, first, I think I have this right, but we're just going to sanity check with the audience. All 131 commanders are selected. We are on balance mode. We're on 50% capacity. We've removed default. We're going Crystal Tech and Past Glory to simulate like we're in KVK.
Yep.
So we are chilling. Then we go to commanders, and it's time to gear up. Now, there's really only a couple things we need to gear up, although we'll be a little more wide-reaching in what we test for the sake of testing. And the first thing we need to do is get GG ready. This is going to be a cavalry-only stream. There's my GG. We'll start with talents. I think we definitely want to get iron and steel. I'm experiencing that thing you were talking about, Cortex, where the more commanders you have talents on, the weirder this gets.
I set him up earlier, and it was really laggy.
Okay. That's so weird. That's like obviously
I don't know why it works differently in balanced mode compared to like just setting talents on your regular commanders, but
well, there's definitely a hint. Like, I think what it's doing is calculating in real time the percent of people that have allocated talents a certain way. And there's probably a very easy technical fix for this, quite frankly.
Setting talents on regular commanders doesn't lag, right? But in balanced mode,
it's popping up this little 100 thing every time I click.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, so my suspicion. So I used to work in tech, right? And here, hold on, I got allergy issues. One sec. So the way I got into tech is originally, you know, I was a business analyst and I helped write the requirements. And then they were like, hey, why don't you stick around and we'll have you help test this thing. And I'd never done testing before for software, but it's obvious, it's like so easy. And then I was asked to stick around to help with requirements and design for another phase. And they were like, all right, you're going to be the lead now. And I was lead for testing. And then the manager was leaving. They're like, all right, you're going to be the manager now. And that was like how I got started in tech. Okay, so what am I doing here?
Yo, Grey Worm, what's up?
Delta.
If you're going 2 cav marches, what are the 2 best? Arthur, Achilles. What's the second best march now? If you're going 2 cav marches, you want to go, at least in my belief, it's Gamchan with Achilles and Huo with Arthur. I think that's the best 2 cavs you can do right now.
I do not think Huo with Arthur is still where it's at. If you're keeping your wedge, I agree with you. But if you're shedding wedge, which I think is better, you use Arthur primary and do 2 combo marches.
Arthur primary with who?
I mean, I'd use William. I love that. I know you're not a fan, but like, you could do Philip.
I agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's fair. I like... Wait, I wish I could filter this. I like Philip. I like William. Those are probably the main suspects.
But you're stuck with Philip primary.
Oh yeah, I'm
as
screwed.
An infantry commander. So you're using William, you're telling me.
Yeah, 100%. Williams is amazing. With combo, he's amazing. Yeah. It's a low glass cannon. I get it. All right, we're using Cortex KVK weapon and KVK helmets. And we're using a horn everywhere, right?
Yes. Are we doing... We're doing the thingy? The funny thing? What's it called, that? Hilt. Hero's Hilt.
Yes, the hilt.
Yes.
Because obviously the saddle is for infantry.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Obviously.
makes the most sense. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's why.
Right, like try to fucking keep up. Okay, so sorry, I'm snarky. Okay, so I make that joke because like I'm the one who can't keep up. Okay, so we're gonna set up Arthur here to test as well. So you're gonna be respectfully the punching bag. I'm setting up the GG. So whatever gauntlet of marches you think we should test against Cortex.
I have the gauntlet from the last time. So
I thought so.
Geared, so.
That's why I thought this would be the way to do it.
Yeah, and I also geared Gamchan in case we want to try some different secondaries against something else. So
I love it. Yeah. I love it. Okay, so just to confirm, set chest and set legs, and then the not legs, boots. Gosh darn it, chest and boots, and then what's it called?
Yeah, the health pieces.
Yeah, the health pieces. Ash of the Dawn. And other health piece. Navarre's control. Where are you at these days with march speed on armaments?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't mind for like field sets for archers and infantry, but for cavs it's useless if you ask me. It's if
totally
anything,
agree
it's
on
maybe
calves. Yeah.
Maybe even bad.
Yeah, so I am asking for pure field.
Yeah,
and
I prefer not
types.
to. Actually,
Yeah.
I think I have no march speed on any of my armaments right now, but yeah, I think I got rid of all of it. But I think it's okay if you have like a really high march speed roll on like infantry or archers. I think it's okay. But I prefer stats.
GG seems to do better as primary. That is what the Cali Cowboy said. So Cali Cowboy takes inspiration from Saz, and he is a full cav march player, 5 cav marches.
That's crazy.
It is insane.
I mean, it's not as crazy today as it was when Saz was doing it, because you had way less commander options back then, but...
True.
Remember he was using like, what was William primary, Tomeri secondary, I think was one of his marches.
Yeah, because William doesn't generate as much rage.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a skill tree or support tree. Man, and that was before we had artifacts. This is not like he was artifacting Tomeris to a cavalry commander. No, he was just not having stats on Tomeris.
Those are the days. Those were the days. All right, so I have my Arthur set up. I have my Achilles set up. I have my GG set up. I can get Attila here ready. Despite the fact that I'm not happy about it, I'll just make sure he's equipped. He's got talents. He's got Delta. Guess that's fine. So what are we going to test? We're going to test GG with Achilles. We'll flip it around and do Achilles GG. We're going to test Arthur with GG. We could benchmark against Arthur with Achilles. Is there anything else we need to do?
I guess also just run it against the gauntlet, but...
Chad is telling me instead of doing a ring on Attila, I should do a Greatest Glory.
Yeah, I think on my Attila as well, I have GG and Horn.
Okay. Done?
Norway to the World Cup, let's go. Yeah, we did qualify to the World Cup, which is actually the first time... Well, this is soccer for you Americans. Which is actually being played in the US this year. Or, well, next year, in 2026.
Chat wants us to try David.
I mean,
GG Arthur makes no sense with Arthur secondary. Yeah, agreed. Did I say that?
We don't have David unlocked.
Yeah, that's the issue. I put David on the screen to show he's not unlocked, so we can't test him. Even in balance mode, he's locked. I mean, if we use Belisarius, which I don't think we should, we can run him secondary. Bertrand.
No.
Two combo attacks with 600 factor. Man.
Let's just... No. I think
Bruh.
Subotai is gonna do better, to be honest. If we're going
true.
down to Bertrand.
If that's what you're doing, yeah, true. But even then, I don't think I'd even want to test him. I don't believe you if you tell me he's going to be good in the field. Same is true with David, by the way. Like, David is an AoE, so he could be okay, right? AoE.
I think he'll be okay.
2800 hitting 3 enemies. Poison, cleanse, etc. 35 defense, which is okay, but not great. Then this whole skill's for Garrison, so get wrecked, Governor. And then, while attacking a troop on the map, the target takes 40% more combo attack damage for the next 3 seconds. Bro, they're gonna walk away from you, you know? And then the expertise is if they're a Garrison commander.
Yeah, thank you, Grimar.
I think the dumbest thing you could do for your collection is invest in David, even at like a 5-5-1-1 or 5-5-1-5 situation. This is how you get screwed on sculptures. These kinds of recommendations are how people run out of sculptures, in my opinion.
Well, yeah. The question is, who's worse? David or Hector in open field?
Hey, here's an idea. I'm a whale, kind of, and I'm not doing either of them.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I feel like... I mean, this is like... I feel like a lot of this responsibility falls on content creators, right? You need to be very careful with the recommendations that you make, because you directly affect people's investments and their future head situation for upcoming commanders, right? If you tell them Hector is amazing, or if you tell them David is amazing in the open field, then you are making people that maybe shouldn't be and don't have the heads for it invest in these commanders, right? And I think...
You said it best. You called it a head situation. I'm just trying to make sure you have the best head situation possible. You know? I'm just looking out for my people.
Yeah, you know, if you put it that way.
Old man Chisgule, putting it that way. All right. Are we ready to do this? Lol. I'm glad somebody thought it was funny. Pause. I'm glad somebody thought that was funny. I think we're ready to rock here.
Let's go.
Okay. I like always check a million times because I feel like such a jackass when I...
Yeah, I mean...
Start the match, you're cooked. It's over.
Yeah, you start the match and you're like, oh, I don't have gear on that. Oh, no.
See you in an hour.
Yep.
Alright, let's start this thing. Oh,
That's a change they should
Wait.
make. If everyone leaves the game, the match should terminate.
city theme doesn't matter.
Correct.
What civ are you?
Germany still.
Okay, you're still Germany.
I haven't-
I'm also Germany.
Yeah.
Whatever that's
So
worth.
we both have special.
Are you
civ.
Germany?
Yeah, I haven't messed with the new stuff.
Okay.
yet.
How are we supposed to talk about civs now? You'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, I'm Germany, Greece, or like,
Yeah, like I'm gonna end up being in KVK China Ottoman.
yeah, okay, okay, cool. Well, anyways, I do like that change. I'm just,
Yeah, I mean it's never a
Thinking
good
about-
change. It just makes it more confusing.
yeah. All right, let's start this thing. Bro, you're higher power than me. Jesus, that's funny.
Yeah, it is like a mind. Oh, hold on.
You're on that juice,
Outside the
man.
city.
That 960, bundle rage or whatever.
I mean, you
Bundle
also could
roids.
have just trained for the Zenith, and you would have been way higher than me.
Yeah, I have a lot of speed saved up. Truth be
How many
told.
days?
Like 5K.
That's not that many. It would have taken you 4,000 to get the skin.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't do it. Yeah, I'm 5.3. Plus I got about 600 in trading. But yeah, I mean, I needed to have enough to fight the KVK,
Yeah.
I have a 5% attack token. Where you at?
I can put one on.
All right, cool.
Oh, my troops are on the map. 2 minutes.
That's fine.
I guess just run to my obelisk.
Yeah, you're totally fine. What's this double civ you speak of? So you now can decouple the troop special unit and the civilization bonuses. So you could pick, if you wanted, like the, I don't know, Greece infantry unit with the, who would you pick instead for the France civilization bonus? I don't know that you'd ever actually do that combination, but you get the idea. Greece plus France. All right, you get the idea. I think the one that people are actually going to do is probably the Ottoman civilization bonus with,
Yeah.
sounds like Korea, you said, or China for the troop
China.
type? You're China.
Korea is tankier, I think. I think Korea is tankier, China is more damage.
Okay.
I think that was the consensus the smart people did. I'm not blaming any of the math, but
I was really surprised. Nope. Davor confirmed. Greece plus France bonuses will be great. All right, cool. See, I just made that shit up. Winning.
speaking of the smart people,
Oh, actually, that does really check out. That actually checks out in like a way that I hadn't imagined. So France is purely base stats for health, and Greece is a % health boost. So like, yes, that actually completely checks out. That actually, now that you mention it, that is actually extremely logical. Where's your head at? Do you want to get more tanky, or do you want to get
damage, always damage,
always damage? Why?
because I like to kill stuff.
Okay. The highly sophisticated answer.
I mean, it's
Sure.
like on my armaments too. I mean, I reroll my health for damage, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm up to like 7.3% now on my archer set, all damage. It's pretty solid.
Why? Because damage go burr. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, QSH go burr, you know? More damage, more kills. More burr.
When is this going into effect? This is live, Hooksy. This is live already. Time for me to get the France special unit. Yeah, if you're fighting in KVK, if you want to go tanky, now remember, this doesn't make your rally or your garrison meaningfully tanky, because your units will get sev wounded or slightly wounded, and then they're not in the fight anymore. So like for the short time you're in there, okay, but then whatever. If you're multi-filling or hard filling a garrison, and you got a lot of power, okay, we're having a different conversation at that point. But for fielding, you're directionally heading toward tankiness or damage. slightly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this change is like massive, to be honest. Like as long as you were already having like special unit for the troop type that you use the most, I think the difference is not that big. But it's definitely making stuff more interesting, I guess. You can make combinations of civs and whatever stats you prefer, right? Wait, which cosmetic do you get, like for your buildings and stuff? And what civ does it say on your profile that you are? The one that you have the buff for, or the one that you have the special unit type for?
I think it's the unit?
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah, I think like all the cosmetics go together. I could be wrong though. For cabs, just Arabia IMO, best overall. It has base health, so it's fine to go for a tanky option like Germany.
I mean, Arabia is not that good if you're...
Oh. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
If you're just field fighting, right?
For calves, just Arabia. Best overall, it has base health. So it's fine to not go for a tanky option like Germany, just pick Arabia. I don't know, I made a whole video about this with Davor's suggestions and Billet's suggestions.
I mean, before, like, if this got introduced before smite and combo damage were a thing, I mean, everyone would just be running the Ottoman buff, right? Because of the skill damage.
100%. And the march speed.
Yeah, and the march speed. And I still think for most people, you probably should just run the Ottoman buff for the open field.
Yup!
I mean, like, at least half of your marches, or about half of your marches, still do skill damage, right? And the march speed benefits everyone, and you get archer health, so if you're using at least one or two archer marches, you're getting benefit from that too.
Yeah, I think it's bang on. Like, if you are not the fastest one on the field, I mean, Cortex, you were there. You probably tuned into my streams where I'm losing my shit because I'm getting chased down. I'm like, how? I have max march speed. How? And it's like, well, no, you don't. Like, if you don't have the civ giving march speed, and you don't have some armaments giving march speed for other troop types, you're not max march speed. So I would say, especially if you're not going to put march speed on your armaments, which I haven't, then you really benefit from having it in the field from your civ.
I agree.
And if you're the slowest guy, guess who gets wrecked? It's going to be the slowest guy. And the thing is that, sure, France is going to save you on hospital and probably more speed ups overall, but the number of times you're going to not eat it because you had a little bit extra speed is also worth some amount of speed ups, or the amount of extra KP you'll get because you can chase people down. It's worth something.
Yep.
It's like Charlemagne's design back in the day. Like, Charlemagne gave you 1% less dead troops, but I'd rather get the same result by virtue of actually having a skill that, like, does something. You know? Like, I'd rather do damage and therefore have less dead troops. This is like me channeling what I said 7 years ago. If you have majority cabs, you should go Arabia units and France buff chivalry, but you don't get any march speed, which is, you know, I don't know. March speed has its downs, especially in balls. Yeah, if you're losing control of your march, I guess, is what you're suggesting.
Yeah, I mean, too much is never good, which is why, like, more march speed on calves is, like, I think actually a bad thing. I think what you want to do is, you want to have high march speed, but you want to balance your ball. You can take the obelisk, by the way. But you wanna make sure you balance the speed of your ball, right? You want every single march to be around the same speed. Obviously, you can't get exact, but somewhat close, right? So let's say if you're using 2 infantry marches, let's say you're using Ragnar, Scipio, and Baichi with Luce, then you probably want to have a 4-piece infantry set on that Ragnar march, because Ragnar is quite slow. Or have some armaments that boost march speed, right? Compared to the Baichi Luce, which is naturally pretty fast.
I'm gonna get rid of some reports here from my log. A little bulk edit going on. Make room for all these duel reports we're about to cook up. BQLC is slow. See, I would say people look at the skill damage and they're like, somebody in the chat said, I only have one march that benefits from that. Sure, but you need the march speed. That's the thing, is I think you need the march speed. If you really want, in that case, you could go, I guess, Grease. You get infantry defense for 2 marches that way. And march speed. I mean, it's like...
Do I see anyone using Hector behind archers? I don't think Hector's a good investment, Austin. I really don't think Hector is where it's at. I would not recommend investing in Hector.
Yeah, that's where my head's at, too. I think the only Hector... Yes. The only Hector case which is still yet to be proved is that I think... My suspicion is that Hector could be good with David against a rally in a full cav garrison. Yeah, because we don't have a combo cav garrison to pair with yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for the garrison, it's a different conversation, right? But if people are asking for open field, I would say don't touch Hector. That would be my advice.
Okay, so let's make the presets. We're going to start with GG Achilles. And I don't know why it like defaults to the red settings. Maybe I'm just an idiot. But let's just overwrite them then. So we're going to do GG Achilles, and then I guess we'll do Achilles GG.
I'll bring out the infantry first.
Yudo, thank you for the super chat. Mayan buff 3% normal damage. 3% normal damage is actually a very interesting idea. Because that affects your smite and your combo. And also, your skill damage commanders still do normal attacks. But you're not getting march speed. But I do like what you're cooking. I just really... I've had march speed rage. I'm getting run down or people are running away from me. And as a result, I'm like, I think it's just so important.
Attila Garrison? Yeah, maybe Attila. I mean, 1-on-1 against a rally, I think Hector is probably better. If you're getting swarmed,
that's it. That's exactly it. I think for a rally, it's going to be David Hector. For a swarm, it's going to be David Attila. That's my suspicion. Speaking of cavalry combos, we've got GG Achilles, Achilles GG, Arthur GG, and Arthur Achilles. Anything else we need to get set up? I guess we can figure that out later. Let's just start testing.
I guess you can just run it into the infantry a few times, see what happens.
Yeah. Let's figure it out. I don't think it's going to be particularly good in this 1v1.
I mean, it has healing. It should be okay, and one of the commanders are single target damage.
That's true. One of the commanders is single target. It's just I feel like the whole trick is the healing. Specifically in the context of like I AoE everything and heal a gazillion troops.
Yeah. You're healing less here, for sure. But you're still healing in a 1v1, which is always a bit of a benefit, right?
Yes, especially because those healed troops cannot be seved.
Right, so your report's gonna look pretty
wonder
good.
how that works. Like, okay, let's talk about this for a second. I haven't seen an answer for this anywhere, but the heal happens. Those troops can't be severely wounded.
Right, and they can't be healed again. So
And theoretically, they can't be healed again. So when do those troops get hurt? Is it the next instance of damage, those troops get slightly wounded? Or is
I think it's a mix of like.
I would assume it's a mix, but I'm just guessing. But if it's a mix, that means some percent of my last troops now cannot be Sev wounded, and
Which,
the
like,
percent Sev
Sorry,
wounded
go
is
ahead.
really high typically at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that as well, like in an altar fight or something, right? Theoretically, where I mean you're a healing commander, right? So you can probably live for a long time. Could you get to a point where you just can't take severely wounded anymore?
Theoretically.
Which like would be really like weird, right? If you end up in a situation where you hit someone and you're just not getting kills. You could kill a march that has I don't know however many troops left. That's like yellow or red or whatever, and you just got 0 kills for it.
I mean, I did put Hero's Hilt on this thing. Yeah, I mean, now. There is one flaw with what we're doing. What we're going to illustrate today is not, in an absolute sense, what is better than what. Because we do not have the iconic tiers. And for combo commanders in particular, the iconic tiers on the gear matter more, because you have a higher chance of triggering them. So what we're going to learn today is not in an absolute sense of where this commander falls, but in a relative sense where he might perform best in the lineup. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we're missing all the extra triggers you'd get on Horn and, well, yeah, the accessories in general. The legs, the helmet, the weapon. GG can also get healing if you hit barbs? No, actually. It specifically says it doesn't work on barbs.
Oh, really? I didn't read that part.
Neither did I until I was like streaming the last time I wanted to test, and I thought to myself, worst case, I can hit a barb and see how the mechanics work. And then I was like, oh my god, no, I can't. How am I going to do this? And then Cali Cowboy came to the rescue. Was like, I'm in KVK, and I'm a Cav main, and here's everything you need to know. I was like, yay! No, Cali Cowboy saved the day. Straight up.
Yeah, I also think, I don't know, the question between like primary and secondary, right? I think for your individual march, Gamchan primary is stronger. However, I'm not sure what the answer is for like overall murder ball performance, right? Because if you run Achilles primary, you're gonna put the defense reduction on 5 targets rather than 1, right? I don't know. I don't know what the right
Yeah, I
answer
see what
is.
you're saying. Alright, let's have you run something else.
Yeah.
You can pick maybe the archers. But, I mean, yeah. We're really not testing in an absolute sense, because there's just too much that we're missing.
Yeah.
We're testing relative. And I think it's still going to be ballpark, but like... Yeah, I can't even show you what the iconic tier bonuses are right now, actually. It's funny that the equipment they give you here, it doesn't even have the iconic stats on it either. Like, it doesn't... I mean, I get it that tier 1 is where those are, but... I don't know. They got nothing. Huo retire soon? Oh yeah, I made that video like a month ago. I'm ready to retire Huo. Can we do 5v5? Unfortunately, we did not set up to 5v5. So I don't know that we could do that in a relevant way.
Losing duels with healing is crazy. I mean, yes and no. Because you'd be healing a lot more in a 5v5, right? And you also have some utility. And I mean, it's fighting against infantry, but I think comparing the other cavalry pairings against infantry could be interesting to see the difference.
Yeah, that's an interesting point.
Because you wanted to test Achilles primary, you wanted to test Arthur with him as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can run that against infantry, since that's where we have the biggest sample size, well, in this test. Yeah, it beats the archers. If it lost to the archers, I'd be very concerned. But
We aren't just beating the archers, we are
crushing.
cooking the archers.
Which, if you remember, Hector was, in some cases, losing to the archers in the 1v1.
Yeah. But GG, I mean, come on. Like, if he can't win these duels, like, he's worthless, right?
Yeah. I mean, against archers, yeah. I think if he lost this, yeah.
It'd be over.
It wouldn't be a good look.
No, but we know he's good in the field, and a part of the reason we know this is that, you know, Cali Cowboy keeps sending over those reports, and he'd send over not just the report of this march, but like all 5 marches that he had. And his best march was hilariously in an artifact KVK with Attila Liucha. Funny enough. But okay, let's bring this out. But you know,
You're bringing the sim again.
GG with oh yeah, you need 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. GG with Achilles was his second best march, and it was doing very well. Don't forget, Achilles does not counter smite damage. So of course BQ Liucha cooks it. Hunter works on QSH, because QSH deals direct damage. Yeah, but like, the main trick on Hunter... Yeah, it's like single target damage. Like, Huo really benefits from it.
Yeah. I mean, he's the only commander, I think, that will like really... At least in the meta.
Funny how that worked out.
Yeah. Oh, is Huo gonna lose the 1v1?
Yeah, it's over, bro. It's over for Huo. We are straight up putting him in the grave right now. And we're both Germany. We're both Germany, so this is apples to apples. And I'll add to that we would do even better because of all the awakened tiers that we were just talking about. So,
right. And
nah, it's
you
over.
Do more AoE, you do more healing.
It's over. It's over.
You have a defense debuff. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah. Huo is the water boy now. Yeah, sit on the bench, buddy. That's where Huo's headed. Okay. Now let's do the same test, but flip the order. We run Achilles primary.
Alright.
We just see what happens for science.
You want Huo again, or you want the infantry?
I'd say start from the top.
Okay, infantry.
We run a couple infantry. Infantry twice, then archers, then calves.
I'm just happy I don't have to use William anymore.
I'm gonna keep using William.
He is terrible.
I'm gonna keep using him.
He has to be the worst commander people are still using to this day.
Oh, I love him. He's my favorite.
I'd rather use Guan over William.
No, stop it. Dude,
Guan is a better commander than William.
He rage and
100%.
defense buffs the team.
You
Instant
silence.
proc damage.
You silence.
The silence is really good, actually.
See? I'm convinced you already. You're using Guan again.
There are people using Guan and Canyon that beat me, actually. Guan still slaps in Canyon. Sasuke,
I mean,
what's up, dude?
in this setup, Achilles' primary should always be worse in theory, right? Because the real benefit of Achilles' primary is doing an AoE defense reduction and getting AoE skill off first in case you end up pulling back right before casting secondary skill.
Okay, let me ask you this, though. If these reports with Achilles' primary is the same as with GG as primary...
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
But if they are...
Yeah, then I mean, Achilles' primary is just better all the time.
Yes. And the reason that would be the case is something that you and I tested long ago with commanders like Caesar and Chandragupta that have 4-second buffs or whatever. Because sometimes you're generating enough rage, which I would believe to be true here, where the buff is still active for GG's active, or Achilles' active skill to come around again.
Why does it look like Achilles is doing better?
I think it's doing better. Look,
well,
I think it's healing too.
It shouldn't do better. If anything, if it bridges, it should do the same, right?
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. But even if it's the same, then Achilles' primary is better.
Yes, of course, because like we spoke about, the murder ball benefits of Achilles' primary are higher than Gamchan primary.
Let's compare. 49.7 to 44.5. So it did slightly worse.
Yeah, but that's
very slightly.
I mean,
let's run it again.
We'll do it again. Yeah, we'll do it again. But if that results similar to what just happened, I think I'm leaning towards running Achilles' primary.
Yeah, for sure. Because sometimes you're just gonna like fire off your active and then just walk from the combat, right? It's like GG doesn't even use the skill. So you'd much rather be in the situation where you get your Achilles AoE, probably, than your GG single target. If you're just getting one.
Right. And I mean, AoE defense debuff is pretty solid.
Let's see if we can spot this. So, okay, active skill 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's
dude, it's totally working.
It is bridging.
It's bridging. And the crazy part about this bridging here is that you don't you think when you're in the open field and you got a bunch of things like hitting you, you're going to generate more rage too, probably, right?
Well, yes and no. You end up pulling back sometimes, right, when it's not on the bridge.
You do, but if you're like rage buffing your marches, like your boy Cheese over here,
yeah,
like we're cooking. Yeah, I think I actually am convinced.
And I mean,
Achilles
also
primary.
you have special talent Horn. Well, a lot of people do, and you have all these other level 5 things.
Dabber says you generate more rage in a duel. Oh, that's an interesting point. So because we're getting targeted at all, you're saying we're generating more rage than we might normally?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That is
I guess it's a little bit of a toss-up. We'll keep running the tests and we'll see what we see. But I am kind of impressed.
Yeah.
With that plus the compensation system. I'm out of caffeine. In open field, you won't stay connected all the time. That's true. But in the open field...
In the open field, you have rage debuffs. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you have Chin that's draining your rage. You have Phillips that are draining your rage.
I'm going to have Phillips giving me rage. I'm going to have Williams giving me rage. I'm going to be raged up right over here.
Then I'm going to bring my Guan and silence you. Then what?
Okay.
How was that? 42, 51. I mean, similar.
Let's see.
The results are quite consistent.
Yeah, consistent and slightly worse in this duel.
But also, I mean, you lost by 10k on one of the Gamchan primary tests. You lost by 10k saves. On one, you lost by 5k. On the other one, you lost by 10k.
These are very similar. Like, I think to get anywhere with this, you'd need to, like, an entire practice match dedicated to running that and see if there's a statistical difference. But if it exists, it's small. Like, I think you could justify running it either way, quite frankly. Oh yeah, set that one aside and bring your archers.
Okay. Is streaming that point to the archers? It's just demolition.
The archers also need to wait 10 seconds, I realize.
Yeah, 10. Actually, by the time... Okay, let's just do the whole. By the time I get the archers out, it's already gonna be done.
When do you go back to playing League? You know, Cortex, I would love to do that again. It's really funny, like let me know when you're ready, by the way. Or you think it's 30 seconds. But I keep having these sponsored opportunities come through, and I'm very fortunate in that regard. Where folks want to have me make a channel and like cover their game. And so like between taking a sponsorship and playing League, it's like I am very interested in playing League, but
you need a League sponsorship.
Yeah, well, let me tell you things that are not gonna happen. Getting a League sponsorship.
Hit our guy up.
Yeah, that is just not gonna happen.
Wait, why are you getting crushed now?
Getting cooked?
You are.
Maybe I'll stabilize. Who's Bertrand? Don't worry about it, he's not relevant.
Okay, I mean, I think it was just the start and you heal, so you... Yeah, I guess the thing with this march is a very comeback march, right? Because Achilles keeps firing as he gets lower, right? And then this guy is also healing you, and Huo gets weaker after the first 15 seconds, so...
Right,
I guess
true.
you scale really well into the fight, because, I mean, I was cooking you at the start, but now it looks that now you're winning.
Yeah. Did you guys wait when it was GG versus Huo? Yes, we did. Who even uses Bertrand, though? I don't know. Not even Cali Cowboys using Bertrand.
Could we test Gamchan Achilles against Arthur Achilles in a ball? So, I can tell you the answer to that question. If you're only running one cavalry march, you want to run Arthur with Achilles. I think Arthur, at least in my opinion, I think Arthur is a stronger commander still than Gamchan. But if you're running two cavs, you definitely want to be running Gamchan, I think. Gamchan Achilles, and then, well, Achilles Gamchan, or whichever you prefer primary, and then you can do Huo with Arthur, you can do Arthur with Philip, Arthur with William, whichever you prefer and what your account's set up to do, I think is what I would do for two cavs now. Archers. Where is he?
We gotta let that wait 10 seconds as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. I'd be curious to run more like different combinations on your side against the infantry. Because I feel like that's where we got the most consistent and like close results, right? Where the fight actually went on for a bit, rather than one side.
I'm interested.
Because that was pretty interesting, seeing how close it was. Because I guess you are bridging a lot of the time, right?
Yes. Up next is going to be... Yeah, Arthur primary, and then we'll test the Arthur Achilles combo as well. We got quite a few tests to do here.
Yeah, you might even bridge on Arthur then. I mean, you probably will.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna get interesting. I mean, Horn on calves does some specifically combo calves does some really spicy stuff. To the point, though, that I'm almost wondering, you'd really have to look in the logs, but I almost wonder if it's excessive. You know? Whew, when you double AoE, that's crazy. With that Achilles. Boom, boom, boom! Oh, there's a double AoE. Yeah, that's crazy. I think a part of the reason that Achilles wins this duel by so much is that you're taking a lot of factor as skill damage. Like, because the normal attacks are converted to skill damage, right?
Yeah.
So that, I think, really benefits Achilles. There's nothing we need to wait for with Arthur, right? I don't think so.
No.
All right, here we go. Let's look at these reports while we wait. 33.5 to 84. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait. How does that compare?
Similar. Well, the Gamchan primary
better.
was slightly better. What?
The Achilles primary was better.
No.
Achilles 33.5 to 84.5. So a 50.
You dealt more sevs and took less sevs with Gamchan primary.
Wait, I'm looking at the wrong report, maybe? Oh, I looked at the wrong report. I'm just an idiot. Don't mind me. Okay. I'm just an idiot. I think it's close enough that you could kind of run it either way, but I think maybe the GG is better.
Yo, Al-Haytham with the massive super chat. More camp commanders. Thank you. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for the super chat, Al-Haytham. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Super, super kind. Damn. W Al-Haytham.
The legend.
man,
Also,
the myth,
check
the
this
legend.
result out, bro. What's going on here?
Oh, yeah, what is going on?
We're
I
winning.
guess Arthur's stronger 1v1 than... I mean, I guess it's kind of expected. I think Arthur is stronger 1v1 than Achilles.
Yeah, it's a lot more damage factor, actually. Like, a lot more damage factor.
What was it you pulled, Hytham, in this calendar year? 52 billion KP, was it?
That should not be
All I know
legal.
is he was number one.
That should not be legal.
Yeah, over 50 billion KP in a year. That's
too much KP.
Thank you so much again, brother. Super, super kind. Always supporting the channel.
Chat says Arthur better. Here's the thing. So, if you're gonna use... Oh. Wait. Wait, hold up.
Huh? Wait.
I'll hide them dropped in my chat too, and also dropped a super chat. More Cav commanders, please. Yo, thank you for the very generous super chat. The
He is a Cav lover.
With the illegal amount of KP this year.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
He is a
Thank
Cav
you,
lover.
I appreciate you.
What do you think about the new Cavs, Hytham? I'd be curious.
Pair BQ with Wallace, it would do better in a duel. Yeah, but I think we want to kind of use the best that people use in the field typically. People forget how OP Arthur is. I had forgotten. It's because I kept using him with Huo. What the hell was that heal I just had? Dude, look how much we're winning by! Ah! What?
Hytham said, never ask me about Cav commanders. I love them all.
Okay, there we go.
I mean, you should be a happy camper now then with all these new Cavs coming out.
True. There's a lot of Cavs recently.
Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed.
Wait, so what
Arthur?
if Arthur's better here?
Well, yeah, in the 1v1.
But, okay, let's just play it out. So what if you did Arthur GG in the field? I don't think that's the way to do it.
No. Because, I mean, the thing is, you end up using... I mean, the two main commanders, I think, still for Cav combo are Arthur and Achilles, right? So you want to be using Arthur and Achilles, regardless of your scenario. You want to have them on the field, regardless of if you're using it with Huo, or if you're using Arthur primary with someone else, or if you're using Arthur with Achilles as your one Cav March. You want to be using Arthur and Achilles, I think is the conclusion. Now, if you bring in Gamchan, I think the synergy between Gamchan and Achilles is better than between Arthur and Gamchan.
Yeah, I agree.
So since you're using both of them in the field anyway, I think it's better splitting them up. Even though, let's say, like, Arthur with Gamchan is probably the strongest 1v1 commander. Also, I'd be curious to see Arthur Achilles compared to this. I assume Gamchan should be stronger than Achilles in 1v1, right?
Yeah, I think so. We got a couple more tests to run. We got to run the archers and the calves here, and then we'll do the Achilles second to Arthur.
Let me send out both, and then we can do the archers first.
Do you think commander swap's coming back? They said it's not, so I kind of assume that it's not.
Yeah, you know, I have a kind of a hot take on the commander swap.
Tell me
well,
your
not really a hot take, but it's become a hot take, even though I don't feel like it really should be.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know, people keep expecting and like feel entitled to another commander swap. Now, commander swap was something that we got where it was like nobody thought we would ever get that, right? And I feel like once you give people a taste of something, they want more, right? And I'm not saying the initial commander swap was a mistake, but what happened because of the initial commander swap is that now people want another one. But my counter argument to why, like, needing another commander swap is, sure, it would be nice. I would love it. I'd have 2 more commanders maxed. But the argument that I see from a lot of people is that they want to be able to max a rally and a garrison, being a lower spender, and also be able to max all the field commanders. Now, my issue with that is that I don't know if you guys have forgotten, but this is a pay-to-progress mobile game, where if now all of a sudden you don't need to spend money on heads because you can max rallies and garrisons and also max field commanders without having to spend for it, then what's the point of the wheel? What's the point of MG? What's the point of the 20 golded events? What's the point of the holiday events where we get gold heads? What's the point of KVK rewards where we get gold heads? Like, I mean, more so on the spending sort of events, right? Yeah, I feel like you are then saying to whales, hey, you don't need to spend on heads anymore.
Here's my take.
Mm-hmm.
My take is from a completely different angle.
Okay.
I am like, forget the game balance. How funny is that? Just was like, forget the game balance. What I want to know is I want to see the data for how players return to the game during that time frame. Did they return to the game? Did they stick with the game? If the answer is yes, and that is a way to bring players back and new players in, they should run it again. That's my take on that. I think about it purely from like a you know, what happened to the retention rate post update standpoint, right? If the retention rate was good, run it back, baby. Run it back. Do a yearly. Do fewer commanders. Do I don't know, half the sculptures. Do something like that. Like, learn from the, I would say to the devs, like, learn from that experience. Like, what did you learn? You ran it, right? Like, and then take that learning and use it. If what they learned is like, well, actually it doesn't retain players and it messes with the game balance, then like 100% I'd do what you're suggesting, Cortex, which is like, nope, we don't do it again.
Right. I just, because, I mean, I know myself, if I had a yearly commander swap, I would never have to spin the wheel. I would never have to do anything, right? I would never have to spend, like, extra money for heads. I wouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, I think they've already really reduced the burden on commanders quite a bit somehow.
Well,
like,
if you think about it, right? If you think about it, theoretically, the initial commander swap has been offset, right? Because of the 2 extra, sort of, so to speak, commanders that we got, being Ragnar and Achilles. Now, I don't count Hector because I don't think most people should max him. Where we got 2 extra commanders that, you know, were outside of the regular cycles, and we got 2 commander swaps, so you kind of got those 2 maxed with the first commander swap, right? So we're kind of, because people have been saying, oh, you know, they're releasing all these extra commanders and that's why we need commander swaps. Well, the initial commander swap has covered these 2 extra commanders that you should max, right? So,
or should have maxed when the swap happened.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously.
Rip Ragnar and
don't max Ragnar
damage. Yeah.
Today.
Too late now. But yeah.
Let's see, what did Hytham say? Hytham said, commander swap for free-to-play players only. How about that? Whales can deal with it. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I think whales will just spend on something else. It depends on their level of spend, though. Like, for someone at my level of spend, I just shift my spending around. I'm spending the same amount, it's just on what?
I think big whales will keep spending the same amount. But I think, for example, for me, it would definitely lower my spending. I mean, I buy the wheel bundle every time the wheel comes around, right? If I had a commander swap or 2 commander swaps every year, I would never buy that ever again. Because I wouldn't have to spin the wheel anymore.
Bro, this did way worse against Huo.
Yeah.
Where are we at? GG primary? Better or worse?
I think maybe worse for Murder Ball. I'm leaning towards running Achilles primary with...
Really?
Yeah, with Gamchan secondary.
So your rationale there is that when Achilles does his AoE, he will defense debuff a bunch of enemies, and that's what you want.
Yeah, and you also, in case of pulling back, you are more likely to fire off an AoE skill rather than a single target skill.
And you were seeing enough bridging of the GG skill into the Achilles active skill that you're like, I think it'll happen often enough that we're good to go.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning Achilles. I don't know though, because I could also see the fact that, you know, you pull every now and then, which means you're not bridging, like, and there might be a lot of times where you just end up not bridging. Yeah, I don't really know the answer, to be honest. It's because it's so close in the 1v1. But I'm leaning Achilles primary.
Yeah, like it's close enough that it seems like you could make a choice, right? Here we go. So now we're going Arthur Achilles. We'll have just enough time to get all these tests out. Can you run the archers out of your city and the Huo so it's just ready? We kind of need the Arthur Achilles to just win this so that the choice is easy. I don't know if they will, but if Arthur Achilles wins this, then like there's no denying that we're bang on with this is the best field march. I mean, even still, like double AoE is where it's at, man. It's just just is.
I think it is just the best. Yeah, I think you bring in Gamchan when you go 2 cab marches. For those you know that are limited on heads, by the way, since everyone that's the whole topic of today.
True.
You can still use, and it's not going to be amazing, but you can still use Huo with Joan if you have that max, and you can run Arthur with Achilles as your one combo march. If you're someone that's very limited on heads, that's something you can do. You don't have to have Gamchan. You don't.
Or if you want to stick to a skill damage formation.
Right, and also that you could save your swap tokens, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you have full special inscriptions on your, that's 40 swap coins, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna end up swapping probably, and it just is what it is. I got to eat the cost.
I like Huo Arthur better than Arthur Williams, so I'm just sticking with my wedge.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm so all in on Arthur William, I'd make the switch. I'd have to look more closely though. No, yeah, nope. No, I would do it. I think my cost is reasonable. We'll have to go get a peek here.
Atham says, isn't it about proc of first skill since tree is the same? So with Gamchan specifically, it's because of his active skill, right? That increases your healing when Gamchan uses his active skill, and you heal based on the damage that you deal, right? So Gamchan uses active skill, and then Achilles uses active skill, which means now you heal a lot more than you would with Achilles primary, right? But the argument for Achilles primary is that you have an AoE primary, which is most of the time better in the open field. And also, you have the AoE defense debuff, right, when you run Achilles primary. Whereas when you run Gamchan primary, most of the time you won't get a defense debuff in AoE. You'll only do it single target. So, yeah, that's sort of the... Yeah.
The amount of healing extra is really meaningful from the active skill of GG. Like, really meaningful. Like, however much you heal, you get an extra heal for 1.5x that amount if GG's active skill is still running. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Is it like, if you look in the log, it's like, it is literally double the heal triggers with extra
you heal
strength.
a lot more. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's sort of like you have to try it out and see, but you won't even see it all in your own report, right? Because a lot of the time, you know, your other marches and other people in your kingdom even are benefiting from your AoE defense debuff, right? Whereas you won't necessarily see that in your single report. It's the same sort of thing as Philip. You don't really see all that Philip does in his own report, right? Because he helps all your other marches. Yeah, it's a bit tricky.
There's sort of like a blend here of when we recommend a commander, there's how it tests in these controlled environments, how other people are saying it performs in field, which is like an uncontrolled environment,
right? And
like the common sense of like what we think would happen, right? It's got to like pass all those checks. I think, no, it was Davor who had a Venn diagram of something like this. But anyways, it's got to pass all these checks. And I think, you know, Cortex, you're right that intuitively there's a lot of value to landing your AoE first rather than second, and to debuffing, right, even though it may not, you know, be reflected here. In fact, it's not really reflected here at all.
Right. That's why I'm leaning Achilles primary, because these 1v1s were so close between the different primaries. Because I have a very strong feeling that Achilles primary in a murder ball has a lot more benefit than Gamchan primary in a murder ball. But there's also the counter argument that you could say, hey, Achilles is hitting 5 targets in the open field, which means when he's, you know, buffed by Gamchan's active skill, extra healing, you do way more healing in a murder ball than you would in a 1v1. So, you know, there's two sides to the argument. Both have benefits as being the primary. Yeah, I don't know. I wish the defense debuff didn't work the way it does and was just AoE all the time, or single target all the time to just make it easier. But yeah, it makes it a bit tricky to decide on who's the stronger primary and secondary.
So is Arthur Achilles winning everything? No. But I can tell you in Canyon, anyways, people are using the Arthur Achilles because the AoE is just that good and you put it in the back. Even though healing in Canyon with GG could be pretty legit. But yeah, maybe they just haven't maxed GG, so it's hard to say.
I mean, you could even... I mean, this is kind of... No, I don't know if I would do that. I was gonna say you could do some funny stuff with like Attila and Gamchan offlane, but I don't know.
You could actually. I mean,
the thing is though, Attila doesn't. Yeah, Attila doesn't do combo damage. So
that's how you heal.
Yeah, I mean you would still heal a bit from just Gamchan, but yeah, I don't know. But you could maybe like cook up some like frontline situation with Gamchan in Canyon. It's possible.
How come Arthur Achilles is performing that well in duels compared to last time? What do you mean? Tell me more. Last test with Attila? Yeah, I mean, I guess we could Attila GG real quick.
Yeah, let's just run it against Inf. We don't have much time left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it might be just 2 Cavs in Canyon, right? You could still run the Hua Arthur offlane maybe, and you could run like a Gamchan Achilles in your ball, possibly. But a lot of people also run the BQ in offlane now.
I'm still using Ragnar Constantine, and it works really well. Yeah, it works really well.
Huh.
Well, because Ragnar steals their attack and has nice AoE. And then that lets me have a Liucha BQ march, which of course is doing some damage.
I think Attila is gonna get crushed in this.
Bro, it is getting rolled. How is this doing so bad?
I mean,
Oh my
he
God.
doesn't do combo damage. You barely heal.
Yeah, we're just not healing. Oh my god, that's so bad.
And I mean, Attila in general in a 1v1 these days is not that strong.
I guess it needed to be Arch, maybe, for the formation too. Like, there's just not enough combo stuff going on.
I think you still really benefit from Butterfly though, don't you?
Yeah, maybe.
You can't recommend debuff commanders or equipment to rock players, they usually avoid them. What is that supposed to mean?
Run out your infantry one more time after this. I want to get the, we didn't do 2 tests with the Arthur Achilles. We'll just lock in the second one at the end real quick. And then we'll talk about the conclusions here, kind of where we land.
Yeah, Attila does not look very good.
No, especially considering that I'm Germany with the special unit too. Ugh. But, you know, we're missing the iconic tiers. Have you tried GG with Achilles? Yes. We tried GG Achilles first. Then we did Achilles GG. Then we did Arthur GG. And then lastly, we did Arthur Achilles. And I think where we were landing is that intuitively there's just so much synergy between GG and Achilles that even though Arthur with GG did pretty good in a duel, I think you still, to Cortex's point, would put together the Achilles and the GG.
Right.
Please check the Teada skills. Very suitable for Achilles. Okay. I'm interested.
Oh man.
Let's dust off Teada, baby. Commander blindness. Too many commanders.
Commander blindness is getting more real day by day.
Yep. Actually, let's try to run it out of the city real quick. What was the combination?
Was it Arthur or Achilles? Teada.
I guess it's Achilles. I'm gonna try. Let's try to get a duel going with it.
Okay.
I think we could get one duel in. Probably.
We're fast.
Yeah. It's gonna be close.
If you wanna just heal, you can run Gamchan with Teada. Although I think you might heal less than if you just run Gamchan with a combo damage commander, which is kind of funny, but.
This is taking longer than I thought at the end.
Yeah.
Stupid BQ awakening. Or expertise. Oh my god.
Come on.
Holy.
Okay. Now run home.
It's Achilles Teada, yeah?
Yeah. Sure. Okay, now I need to get back out quickly. Okay. We are
I'm outside your city. You just hit me.
Okay.
Alright. I don't even know what the synergy is. We'll have to look in their kits. But there's healing, defense, normal attack boost, I think.
You're getting cooked, man.
Oh, and they take more normal damage when they're burning. I mean, this is the sort of thing that it would have to do extremely well in a duel to be worth.
Would it?
Yeah.
Isn't it the other way around? Like if you run like a Lara combo and smite commanders, isn't that when Teada is like stronger?
I don't
remember. Because his debuff is powerful, right? Like, I mean, let's say theoretically you ran 3 combo marches and you ran, I don't know, 3 smite infantry marches.
When they're hit with a basic, there's a 50% chance it will take 50% more damage for 1 second with a cooldown of 2.
Yeah.
40% attack. When they use their active, they heal. 40 defense. Takes less skill damage. Whenever they're hit with a basic, reduces normal encounter taken. and deals 30% more normal damage to burned enemies.
Yeah, I mean, if
it's
you're someone
interesting,
that
but it
runs
didn't
like
work.
3 smite, 3 combo, I think it might be interesting. Like you can think about Teada.
It didn't work here though in a duel. That's that's pretty bad.
You got the ruffle stumped. I don't think it's good for the record. But for those like funny people that like to use like, I don't know, all combo and all smite and no skill damage, then okay, Teada is not bad, I guess.
It did kind of get ruffle stomped. What are these tests? Well, this last one is like a last ditch little thing here. You've come to the tail end of the testing, right? So the testing always starts with the thing we most want to learn and ends with the things that are far more experimental. Verdicts. Okay, conclusions, Cortex. Conclusion number 1. 1 March, Arthur with Achilles. Don't think about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. 2 Marches.
You have some options.
You have options.
You can stick with... If you're someone that's limited on heads, and that's a conversation that's been had a lot these days, you can stick with your Huo Joan. It's gonna be fine. It's not gonna be great, but it's gonna be fine. And you can run Arthur Achilles. Or you can run Gamchan if you want to max Gamchan. You can run Gamchan with Achilles, primary or secondary. It's kind of up to you. Both seem good, good in different aspects. And you can run either Arthur Philip, Arthur William, or Huo Arthur, whichever you prefer and whatever your account's set up for, as the second Cavalry March. And I think that's kind of your 2 Cavalry March options now.
I think I will be switching this set over to be combo. And I'm going to run 2 combo, Delta, and then just eat the cost again later if the other one's better. But this armament is amazing. This is going to cost me 3. This one's amazing. This is going to cost me 10 for Unstoppable. This one, honestly, is just kind of mid. I really should do better here. Assertive. And Artisan Enduring is a skill damage combination. So I'm not going to convert that one. So my conversion cost is 13 plus whatever these last 2 end up being. I don't even know what I would do for those spots. Gosh. For Delta formation, let's see. Let's look at the Codex. Codex. How important are those?
The coin is OP item and you know it.
Relentless is pretty good. 3.5% boost to combo damage dealt. Determined. 1.5% damage resistance. Wait, that's actually good, Cortex.
On what? What are you looking at?
Delta formation blue inscription flag is actually like really good.
Blue inscription flag. Let me see.
I thought all blue inscription flags were trash, but I actually think that's pretty good, right?
I mean, it's okay.
It's not
Steel
bad.
skin is a lot better.
What's better?
Steel skin.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, would you rather have just the 2% all damage on strategic, though? 1.5% damage resistance.
Wait, what
versus...
are you thinking about right now? I'm lost. Or what
so
are you
for my
contemplating?
second Delta March,
Uh-huh.
what am I going to put on that flag spot?
Oh.
My
Steel
first
skin.
one, I've got the special inscription. It's one of my favorite armaments. It's cooking.
1.5 damage resistance. Or...
Oh, I have a strategic striker combination.
Oh, I mean... Yeah, do that.
2% damage and 1.5% more normal?
Yeah, that's 3.5% all damage.
That's pretty good for...
You said assertive striker?
Strategic striker. Strategic means they have to be surrounded,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
like...
same thing.
Chances are for fielding, they're surrounded,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's like 3.5% all damage for that march. That's better than determined.
The only issue is I have to reroll literally everything on that armament. So that's gonna suck. Or I could just be cheap, spend one thing, move over assertive, and call it a day. And then reroll the attack to be higher. That might be far more cost efficient. If I sort this by calves... Ooh. Yeah, I don't have a lot of great cav armaments. I have this unswerving armament, where I'd have to re-roll this march speed and re-roll the health, and then I could get the damage resistance. But, like, damage resistance is, like, really good, but to your point, like, wouldn't it be better to just have the pure damage of the other one?
Yeah, I think that one is really good, the one you mentioned. I think you can't really do much better than that other than Special Inscription.
Yeah, like the 3.5% damage is like really
yeah. I think
compelling.
It's not even a question.
Okay, not even a question. I just would need to prepare to reroll a gazillion times. Ooh, this flag has 1.9% all damage. Sheesh. Oh, I have an assertive with 3.5% cav attack. Yeah, I'd have to mess around. If I filter by rare inscription... I just really, Cortex, want one of the blue flags to be worth literally anything on any of my marches. Like, what if it was worth, like, literally something anywhere? But I guess no such luck.
How does it do on Pincer?
Huh?
Wait, no, that's not the flag. Oh, Pincer is so bad. Oh my god.
I mean, see, this is my good one for combo. I have Steel Skin, 3.5, 2.6, and then 1.8 all damage. That's cooking. That's pretty good.
So the new commander is good. He seems good, yes. Must have for everyone. I would say no. But good, yes. If you have the heads and it won't really hurt you for the upcoming infantry, then I would do it. I mean, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna max Gamchan. But if you're tight on heads and you're not sure, then I would say you can skip him. He's skippable.
Strategic and Striker, that's crazy. Actually, for combo.
3 cav marches? 3 cav marches. What would you do for 3 cavs, Chiz? Where would you be at for that? I mean, I guess you just run Arthur primary with either Philip or William, and Gamchan with Achilles and Huo with Joan for 3 cavs.
Huo with Joan. I guess so. Some people are saying Nevsky with Joan. I don't know.
No. I mean, bro, we dropped Nevsky for Huo a long time ago. Why are we talking about Nevsky again?
I don't know.
He's on wheel, right? Yeah, he will be on the wheel, Hytham. Gamchan.
GG,
it should be tomorrow, right? Or at reset.
Oh, is that tomorrow?
Isn't it at reset?
That'd be cool.
It should be at reset. Yeah, it's today at reset, I think. Is it not? Or is it not out yet? I'm not sure. Oh no, the MG is infantry, so I don't think so.
It's gonna have to be next cycle.
Yeah, I guess.
That's actually surprising.
Yeah, I thought since he was released, I was like, wait, he should be on the upcoming wheel, right? But I guess not.
I guess not.
So probably, yeah, in 2 weeks then. In 2 weeks.
That's not so bad.
Man, that sucks for everyone that's in KVK. They just have to like raw max him from the...
Oh, yeah.
Rather than like just getting a wheel at reset now, you know?
Yeah. No, people just had Kingsland. Like, it is what it is. Have you done Realm of Mystique yet?
I have not, but
you-
I told Raz I would help him.
Okay, well, we could do it later then. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, because he is like over 50 million power now, so he can do Legend mode on Ceroli and Realm of Mystique. Yeah, he's a big boy now, so he's always asking me for help because he can't do it with the randoms.
Bro, that's funny.
And he brings his like Tutmos and YSG in there and does like no damage, and it's like, okay. It's pretty funny. Do I think 3 cav marches will be good with 2 delta 1 wedge? Yeah, I think if you're on 3 cavs, you're gonna do 2 delta 1 wedge. Yeah, so GG is not on this wheel, but should be in 2 weeks then. We should have him on the wheel in 2 weeks.
That'll be nice. But I think, Cortex, can I just officially slam all 7 of these on Achilles now?
All 7 of what?
Of my reward choice from the Sovereign Keys?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why not?
Why not, right?
Yeah. 70 heads, not bad.
Not bad at all. Did it. It's done. I probably just max him tomorrow. Where's he gonna come from again? Oh. Can you hear me?
What? I can hear you. What's up?
Okay. Just disconnected from Rock for some reason.
Oh.
I think they actually just like sensed I was getting too much value and they had to just boot me from the game real quick.
Might be tomorrow? What might be tomorrow, item? Oh. Yeah, Achilles might be in the daily soon, right? Sometime soon? Might be on the wheel? Oh, are you saying maybe Achilles will be on the wheel, item? Or you mean Gamchan?
Probably GG.
I would be surprised if Achilles came on the wheel. But, I mean, you might as well wait, right?
Yeah, may as well wait till tomorrow.
And you're probably gonna have Alliance Mobilization and other events and stuff, right? Where you can get some more heads for him, so... Yeah, wait until... Oh, Gamchan.
That's an interesting point. I forgot about Alliance Mobilization.
Yeah.
I guess it depends
unless
on...
you have like multiple commanders you want to max, you never really want to max something until you have to.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And there's
Maybe
also
I
like
pump the
these random
brakes.
like recharge events, right? Where you can select one commander and get 10 heads of them and that sort of thing, so... Yeah, I always advise waiting. Gamchan, yeah, maybe. He could be on the wheel tomorrow. I'd be surprised though, because the commander has not shown up in MG yet. But it's not the first time where we've had, commanders show up on the MG. I remember, who was it? It was a long time ago. But it was like, I think the day before MG ended, they added like the new commander to the MG. And it was like, bro, you've like rigged the MG, because most kingdoms rig the MGs, right? For like a specific commander. And then the day before the new commander comes in MG and it's like, well, great. It was a long time ago though. I don't think they do that again.
Reduce the enemies to less than 50% of units. Defeat all enemies. Defeat all enemies within 50 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. I wasn't
That's
able
impossible.
to. Yeah.
I'm just happy if I win.
Yeah, I
Defeat
was
them
just
all
getting
in
two. I
50
got 2 banners
seconds?
on everyone.
I don't know if
wasn't
I can
able
win
to-
this. But now that, I mean, there's no way I'm winning in 50 seconds. So
No.
I can use Mulan instead of this weird skippy stuff I was doing with Trajan.
To pump damage.
Yep.
Yo.
Okay. What am I using here? Interesting. EQ. I don't even know if I can win this. But they do have a Huo Arthur offlane. I'd probably just win. Probably. Let's find out. I'm intrigued. Can I take 2 banners off this guy? Why do they have siege? It changes the march speed on the armies. So you're kind of manipulating the march speed to control the position.
I'm back.
I don't know if I'm gonna get this guy. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna defeat all his armies either. I think I've made mistakes. I think I needed to keep the damage on the Trajan. I don't know why this game mode is so triggering. It really triggers me constantly. I think it's because the time limit is so short. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm for sure losing this. Canyon does care about talent trees. There is a 0% chance I'm going to defeat all these enemies. I might actually just lose.
Bro, lost the fight. Our cannon clashes against 93T.
How's that going?
We have 8k points, they have 4.5.
Okay.
I mean, I think like in terms of like top tier canyon lineups, we're more whaley in that sense, so I guess it makes sense. They have their strength in numbers.
I think I could have beat this guy, but I'm gonna time out.
I mean, my lineup's pretty solid, and I think I'm like ranked. Wait, let me see. Yeah, I'm ranked 44 in my alliance.
Yeah, I would have won here, but I'm just gonna time out. I really hate this game mode. Canyon is the most triggering mode for me. It's the reason I quit Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. But like this variant of Canyon is especially triggery. Fuck it, I just gotta get it over with and then move on with life.
And you gotta watch it all? I don't think you have to watch. I think if you click escape, you just skip the fight.
Really?
Yes, I believe. You can try it, but I think that's true.
I think I have to go off this Milan situation and back to this strange Skippy situation.
Someone told me about that a while ago. Just hit escape because I was wanting to skip, but...
You're just trying to get out of there?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of want to see what happens. See, the problem is I like winning, but okay, let me explain it more succinctly. I start to expect to win, and then sometimes I lose. But expecting to win means that in a best case, you get what you expect, and you're never delighted. And in a worst case, you're just mad. And games that put me in that situation trigger me. So it's like, this
the
mode...
first fight I did in this Canyon Clash, I won with 2 seconds left.
2 seconds left? Good for you.
Yeah, it was very close. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go someone lower down the rankings to beat them quicker.
I think I'm also gonna time out this time. Hard to say.
Yeah, and it's so much slower because there's all T5, right, in Canyon Clash, so the marches are really big and, well, tanky.
That why it's slower?
Yeah. Sunset Canyon is all T3s. They die really quick, and the march cap is also like half, I think, of what it is in Canyon Clash. Because you only have like 100-something K, right, in regular Canyon.
Ooh, this is gonna be close.
Or, I mean, yeah, 200-something.
This is gonna be close.
No,
I think I'm not gonna get him.
You got it. I think.
I don't think so. I think that
the
Ragnar
smart
is
thing to put
gonna
on
be a
your
problem.
defense here is just a stall team, right? On Canyon Clash. The smart defense is just like a stall team, right?
Yes.
I mean, you still want some damage, obviously, because if you just like have Richard and Zenobia and stuff, you're not... I mean, they're just gonna stay full health and they're still gonna kill you.
All right, I think I got this guy.
You got him.
But I'm still only getting 2 banners.
Yeah. No, getting 3 is nearly impossible in this one. 50 seconds, that's... Unless you're like hitting some farm account, pretty hard.
Isn't this the guy that I just hit or somebody else? Oh, somebody else. The thing about this off lane situation is that it stalls so long. So you almost, just to avoid the off lane situation, have to do something like this and let the off lanes just like duel so that you get more DPS on the top. Will I win if I do this? My Ragnar Constantine into his Ragnar Constantine. I think his Philip is suboptimal. This is going to be so close, it's probably not even worth doing. Am I better off putting my BQ Liu Chet into his Huo? Or my Huo Arthur into his Huo Arthur?
I think Huo wins.
Okay, so I put Huo into Huo.
And BQ does more damage in the 4v4 than Huo Arthur. So I think that's...
Oh, God help me. Here we go.
Why don't you use Guan? You drop Guan
for more DPS? The reason I don't use Guan is because my second infantry set is all attack gear.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just get cooked. It can't tank at all. I think that's a part of the reason I get away with the Ragnar somehow. So he's so defensive.
Let me see what DS is using. He's always like the guy I check for Canyon lineup, because he's always just rank 1 in KVK, in regular Canyon, in the Canyon tournament. He always just wins.
I think I'm losing this.
He's still rocking Guan. Guan Skippy. BQ Constantine.
BQ Constantine is very popular.
Yeah. Hytham's running Guan Constantine and Arthur Achilles. What does he offlane? I'm curious.
I think I'm gonna time out here. Hard to say.
Oh yeah, your
It's so close.
Your damage dealers are too low, I think.
Yeah. Not again. I hate this game mode. Yeah, no way. I'm gonna get... It's the BQ that's gonna be alive still.
Yeah, BQ expertise also, the 10% is gonna proc and it's gonna become immortal for a little bit.
Yeah. Get fucked, Governor. It is what it is. I mean, I could have hit... Maybe I should have just hit some of these weak guys.
I mean,
I was kind of leaving that for the other people to go hit.
I mean, everyone has 4 banners, right? So let's say theoretically you can only get 2 banners per. That means each like person can get hit twice, right?
I guess I should have hit the weak guys. That's what I should have done.
Yeah. That's what I did.
This is the opposite, I feel like, of what I normally feel like I need to do. I got, like, somebody's got to hit the harder guys. May as well be me.
But you don't really have to. Because you're just getting less banners overall as an alliance, right? By trying to hit the top guys.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake on my part. I should just hit the weakest guys. Not weakest,
Which, like,
but weaker.
I think it's like a fault of the game mode. Like, it shouldn't be that, like, strong... Like, you should be able to hit the people that are as strong as you or slightly weaker than you. But you just can't kill them in time. So it's like... Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you're suggesting. Like, the incentive is to hit weaker people rather than to, like, take a challenge.
Yeah, the incentive is to hit weaker people, which is, like, weird.
Yeah.
And then it's like, this like, okay, either you hit weaker people or you're just not getting points. Whereas like, wouldn't it be more interesting if like, let's say, I mean, it's quite comparable, I think, to, I mean, for those of you that have played Clash of Clans, Clan Wars, right? Where like, the top guys usually hit the top guys and you usually hit like the same position that you're in, right? Why is that not the case here, where like rank 1 should hit rank 1, rank 2 should hit rank 2, you know, that sort of thing?
Right, like basically I should scroll to the right a bunch.
Yeah.
And like find someone weak and get myself some banners.
Yeah, that has 2 or 3 banners. I mean, I don't think you can beat anyone in really 50 seconds unless they're really weak, but...
I mean, like, how far to the right should I go? Like, if I'm one of the top guys in my... You know, like...
Go down to... I mean, it depends on who you're fighting. I don't know who those guys are, maybe.
Let's see what my situation is here. What is this lineup? Ragnar... Whoa... Is this... Oh, it's got my upgrades in here. Let's go. I got some upgrades recently, baby. Okay. What am I using here? Oh, yeah. Freaking Skippy. That's crazy. Just gotta put damage in there. Can I take this guy? I guess I want to find out. I am such a glutton to set up for failure here. Wait, I should just scroll all the way to the right, beat somebody in 50 seconds, call it a day.
Wait, did you hit okay already? Oh, you did. Against that guy, he had his offlane so like exposed. You could have just 4v1 this offlane.
Oh, you're right. That would have absolutely accelerated the battle. You are right.
What I usually do in a setup like he has, I would put my Tankiness March, which is my Trajan Shajar, to like solo tank his 4. Like hugging my marches, but in the back, when he has his offlane that's not nearly as tanky in the front row, hugging his marches. And then you just kill his offlane really fast and your tank stays alive, and then...
Yep.
That's how I would probably do that.
Yeah, setting up for the 4v1 is kind of the only way a 50-second victory would be achievable, right?
Yeah, because then you could even, I mean, not probably on your restart, but on your main. Like, for example, sometimes I bring in, like, let's say a whole belly, right? Just to accelerate killing whichever march you're focusing.
This is going to be tough. I have to kill a march every 12 seconds now. Ugh.
Yeah, you're not doing it in 50 seconds.
I don't think I got it.
How much time do you have overall? It's like 2 minutes, is it?
I have 34 seconds. This is close. But that QSH is going to be very tanky. No, I'm not going to win. Oh, it's close, though. Come on.
Oh.
Rank the damage.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to get it.
Not again.
I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna get it! 2. Oh, we got it. Oh, 2 seconds
That was
left.
like my fight. Yeah, the 2 seconds.
Jesus. Who did I fight? History. West Coast Dav. So I could hit him again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're fighting against Big Kane. I saw Big Kane in...
Oh, yeah? That's cool. So you're suggesting that I run it like this, right?
Let me look. Yes, but you would backline your Ragnar and put a siege on him. To slow down his dying.
Okay. Will my QSH AoE still hit though?
Yeah.
On the 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
As long as you swing the right way, yeah, you win.
Let's compare it.
You won with 2 seconds left? Let's see if this is better or maybe I'm just stupid.
Let's see. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting in there with the... Whoa, wait. My freaking QSH went up. Oh wow.
Oh, well. You're
Tragic.
still hitting 3? I just think you're not hitting the wall. His QSH is all up in your business though.
Yeah, no, his QSH is getting value. But look at my Ragnar's way more tanky than his Liu Che Constantine.
Yeah, now you get into a really good spot.
Now we cook him from behind. Hey, yo.
Yeah. That's why you also want to pull your tank more back, because when you switch onto his 4, you end up like taking a position behind. So you avoid a lot of AoE.
Love from India. Your videos help us out a lot. I appreciate you, dude.
Just to see what faster though, I can't tell.
Am I doing better though?
I mean, I think you're winning the fight harder, but whether it's faster like at ending the fight, I don't know.
This might be slower. Wait. Hold on. Wait. No! No! Oh no!
I baited you.
No! Oh, we're not gonna win.
Not like this.
Not like this. Oh wait, I'm gonna win.
Wait.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. We're gonna win by more.
Okay, so it was
We
faster.
won by more. We won by more.
And you're way healthier. I mean, for the fight, I guess. It wasn't that much faster, but it was faster. Slightly.
Ay, ay, ay.
I wasn't completely stupid. Okay, that's good. I was worried.
Ay, ay, ay. I actually have one more attack. This guy's got
Big
siege. And Shajar, I'm honestly afraid.
You should hit Big Kane.
Where was Big Kane?
He was like 20 something, I think.
Oh, no, I should definitely not hit Big Kane. Oh, yeah, he's one of the... Oh, no, he's got Arthur Achilles. I'm not touching that. I am not touching that.
Oh, and he's got QSH Shajar. He's turbo stalling.
This guy's got 5 DPS. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you might.
Do I 4v1 him or do I split?
I think 4v1 is stronger when he doesn't have a tank, right? Because when he switches onto your Trajan after both offlanes are dead, you're in an advantageous situation because you're hitting his Liu Che BQ with 4 marches, whereas he's hitting your Trajan with 4 marches.
Here we go.
So I think you like those odds.
This time my QSH went down. I give up in trying to predict.
It's based on march speed and like, well, time of hitting, I guess.
Zungan, thank you for the super chat, dude. I appreciate you. I should cook this guy.
Oh yeah, easy. Easy.
Yeah, because he just doesn't have any tankiness here.
Yeah.
So the one thing you want in this game mode, even if you're like don't know what you're doing, it's just like stall.
Yeah. Like honestly, even a Richard like wouldn't be that bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, might be time to end the stream.
No, like honestly, if you run 2 infantry, you could run one guy with Constantine and the other guy with Richard. You could run BQ Constantine and that guy with what's his name, Ragnar with Richard.
I need to take out 1 march every 20 seconds. I think I'm chilling.
Oh no, we need a Guan Richard. That used to be a march back in the day. I remember people running around with Guan Richard. You remember Guan Richard?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do, he says. Okay, well, this we won by a healthier margin. So the answer is just swipe right. And then it's easier. All right. W. I actually do need to run. I've got some stuff I got to get done But Cortex, this was a blast. If people want to find you, where can they go?
I'll put the link in the chat rather than reading out the link that I did last time. But
yeah, drop it in the chat and then I'll read it out loud.
And the link is now in the chats. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Boom. YouTube.com/@CortexRock. Cortex, thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you, man. Go check out Cortex's channel. This was fun testing. And soon we'll test David when he comes out. Maybe 2 weeks from now. All right. Until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. And yes, PTI, summary video to follow. We also summarize at the end of the testing. So if you swipe through, you probably could find it pretty quickly. All right.